today we are talking about developing a positive mindset. I know you might be thinking to yourself, there are people in your life who are overjoyed most of the time, and then there's some that could increase that level a little bit. But I'm here to help you discover what's possible for you. Now, I want to talk to you about these 5 ways, but first I want to jump into a quote that really grabbed me, and it's by Lou Holtz. And he says that things usually work themselves out if you remain positive. So, in keeping with developing the mindset, I'm here to share with you those 5 ways to do that. And the first one is starting with positive affirmation. Now, each day when you look at yourself in the mirror, I want you to start with that positive affirmation, affirming yourself for those skills and abilities that make uniquely you. And the fact that you can look at yourself and admire who that person is coming to the table. Now, I'm not talking about being full of ego and commanding that presence that takes away from others. I am talking about showing up in your truth of who you are, letting your gifts shine through. But in order for those gifts to shine through, they have to start with you, and you need to be able to acknowledge and see them for yourself. Now, if you're going to give yourself positive affirmation that I am, is keeping it in the present. You see, there's a trick to affirmations. There's the 3 P's, keeping them positive, personal, and present. They need to be written in the present tense. So either you're going to jot them down and review them 2 to 3 times a day, or you're going to look at yourself in the morning and the evening, or whenever you see a mirror, you can repeat it to yourself silently. But knowing and acknowledging who you are, this helps us get through some of the toughest times, because it's like this mantra, like, you got this. I know I'm in the right place at the right time. You can handle this. So when you are able to affirm who you are, knowing what you have and knowing who you are, that's what makes all the difference. The second one is starting and ending your day with gratitude. What are you grateful for? When you live in gratitude and appreciate the things around you, you're going to start noticing that there's going to be even more things to appreciate. And it is gratitude that helps us acknowledge the things that are right in our world. Now, not everybody takes time to look at what's right because they get caught up in what's wrong or what their inner critic is telling them. So I want you to just pause for a moment and think of 3 things that you're grateful for. Now, you can express gratitude in many ways. One, the most obvious one you probably have heard of, is a gratitude journal. Now, gratitude journals are great to jot down and acknowledge the things that are going really well for you. The other thing is, how about intentionally picking out someone each week that you are going to pause, reflect, take time to acknowledge them one-on-one to let them know how they have impacted one of your days. And don't forget to tap into the emotion, the feeling of gratitude, the feeling of generosity. It is one thing to be thankful, but there's one thing to allow other people to give to you and for you to actually take that in. It's very, very powerful. It was Melody Beattie who said, "Gratitude turns what we have into enough and into more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, and confusion into clarity. And it makes sense of our past. It brings peace for tomorrow, today, and creates a vision for tomorrow." Now, if you just think about that, gratitude turns what we have into enough and also more. See, there's that phrase where people say, I should just be happy. Just be happy with what I have. Well, you're not going to appreciate more until you are happy with what you have. So be grateful for the present of what is here existing for you, and then there will be more to be grateful for. So it's not saying that you can't have more in life, but you first need to be content with where you're at this moment in order to appreciate the abundance and everything else and prosperity that comes to you. Now, the third point is to really spend time with positive people. See, positive people act as an influence on you, how you think about things, the opportunities. They help create a positive outlook. They also create happy memories because you're usually doing fun things with them. And they influence you in a positive way to make good choices and better decisions. Now, think about the average of the 5 people that you hang out with. It was Jim Rohn who said, you will be the average of those 5. And really thinking about how are they contributing to your life? And when was the last time that you showed some gratitude toward any of them? For the positive impact, and ask yourself, how am I positively impacting their lives? And maybe I need to step up a bit. Another thing that's really important when it comes to developing that positive mindset, it's really about prioritizing, taking breaks, and taking care of you. If you don't take time to relax and recharge, how are you going to be able to serve anyone else? Because what happens when we're not taking care of ourselves, our mindset can shift and get caught in negative thinking very quickly. So you want to reframe any time that you feel like you're going off track. And if you feel yourself going off track, that's a number one sign that it is time for you to rest, recharge, and relax. One of the most amazing ways that I love to develop that positive mindset, to really focus in on who it is you want to become, is by challenging yourself. When you challenge yourself, what you're doing is you are pushing the boundaries of who you are. You are stretching out of your comfort zone, and you're boosting your confidence and stepping into your potential. What happens when someone challenges themselves? They get to see what they're capable of. And when you start exploring what you're capable of, sky's the limit and beyond, to infinity and beyond, as they say in Buzz Lightyear. And it gives you something to anticipate. And you'll have that nervous excitement because it's something new to you. But as you do it a few times, it suddenly becomes your comfort zone. And that's when it's going to be time to challenge yourself yet again. Those are 5 ways to develop your positive mindset. And I can tell you that when you develop that positive mindset, you will be able to accomplish things that you didn't think were possible for you, and to see what you're truly capable of. I find that we get caught up in our comfort zone, don't want to stretch out just because it's cozy, just like in a warm blanket, a cup of tea on a cold winter day. But now I want you to expand, dip your toe in the water of uncertainty, and do your due diligence and really think about some of the things that you can challenge yourself to who you wish you can see yourself as and move forward with today. I would love for you to go over to my website at www.debrakasowski.com. And what you're going to get is a 10-page PDF of Reset Your Mindset to help keep you on track, to really get in the mindset that will help you move into action and get the results that you want. And subscribe, share this video, and go out and tell your friends.